My name is Kieron Kelly and I'm the product manager for Divinity Original Sin 2. So I mean the major changes you're going to notice even the moment you start the game are UI changes. We've done a lot of work to the UI in the inventory system, on controller as well. You're going to have that multi-select function, which is obviously making things a lot easier. So a lot of quality of life differences with UI, same to do with the journal. So as I mentioned earlier to you, that the journal has now been completely rewritten. It's been restructured to actually divide it into various sections to make it a little bit easier to follow and to understand. And we've also added that link to the map where if you know the location already, you can actually, the quest, if it's talking about a specific place, you'll be able to find out where that is on the map as well.
Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. All
of our words are completely voice acted, so we've over 1 million words in the game. And the way our tag system works, actually, and the way you can roleplay in the game, you might only experience maybe 600,000 to 700,000 of those words, depending on the situation. So again, there's plenty of room in there for you to discover and to explore. But we've re-recorded maybe 100 to 150,000, I don't know the final figure, because of the changes that we've made to the core story, and most of that comes at the end of Act 3. The arena is actually a cool new thing that we've put in there. And the arena we had in there at the beginning, but it was more just a few maps with 4 baseline characters, no-name characters with various abilities. We've put a lot of work into making it a more balanced experience with 16 named characters from not just this game, but the Divinity series as a whole. So Zandalor, for instance, a lot of the fans of Divinity will know about Zandalor. He's now in as a character you can pick. So each one of these characters is balanced against each other. And you can play up to 4 players with 4 different characters if you want to. There's a kill the king instead of kill the whole party, so you just need to kill the one character. And then there's also a few different modifications you can make, so you can actually have it where it's giving everybody wings on turn 4, and then maybe on turn 7 if you wanted to end, there's a modification that lets you have a one-shot kill type situation. So yeah.
No, Quercus, I don't know who they were expecting. But I, Sir LORA, and Quercus, my otherworldly steed, are going to save Rivalon!
Sir LORA is the Squirrel Knight. He's essentially a mini companion. If you've played Original Sin 2 before, you'll know about the cat that follows you around in Fort Joy and how you can try and escape Fort Joy with him, and something interesting will happen there. So LORA will essentially work similarly to that. He brings a few different things to the story to himself, though. He's got, if you've played the game, you might have already seen that the squirrels are warning about the Great Acorn and how it's going to destroy the world, essentially. And so he is here to try and stop that from happening. And so you become his guardians, his squires, and he basically charges you with this quest to stop the Great Acorn. And he will follow you around and help you out in various ways. Now, if you don't have Pet Pal, you won't be able to talk to Sir LORA, so he'll just be squeaking at you, but he'll still be trying to give you his orders in his own little way. He'll also help you actually with some various recipes for skill crafting and things like that. So he's helpful in his own way. I can't tell you any specifics, but we are working on a couple of projects, not just Definitive Edition. And yeah, I mean, watch this space. You shouldn't need to wait too long after we finish Definitive Edition.